Hello, Sally.
Huh? Want to come shoot? No, I'm going to start dinner.
I just said to John then, like, Hannah's going to have a hard time getting a boyfriend. I leave the red dog out here every time a boy goes. There you go, buddy. Yeah, all ready to go.
Yeah, I just tied new leader on because I only had like 10 centimetres of leader on.
Yeah. Stay. Inside. Inside. In. Wayne Robinson stays here when he does the bream comps.
Yeah.
So I got all these tournament rods.
Yeah.
Put them out the backyard and I said, hey Wayne, guess what? I said, you want your rod? I said, you want your rods, you got to go get it. And as you can see, no, see, I'm just, the only thing why I go to the box is there should be a few of these in there. Not that green thing.
What about the frog?
Fizzer, yep, put it in. No, it's all impact. That, if you want to try a swim bait, they're unreal. That's what I was saying about when you're walking down, you see carp, so you change the carp gear.
Yeah.
When you want to catch a bass, you got to swap from the carp gear to this. It's the complete opposites, isn't it? Like,
yeah.
Because it'll be dark when we're walking out, but what we want to do is have just weedless or frogs on as we walk out, and we'll just be like casting blind.
Yep, yep.
But the whole idea, see there's ripples there coming through now?
Oh,
There was just a rush. Well, that's like a bass rush.
Oh, they are over there as well.
Yeah, so as you're walking, you can just throw in and bang, and if you see a carp, you can fish for carp too. So that's why we're rigged the way we're rigged. We've got very limited time, so we've got to judge what we target, what we leave, what we go for. So I reckon we'll keep marching. You fish for sitters, like if you see something, cast it, and you sort of keep walking. Like you're going for a bass, you can cast in like that, walk across here, all you got to do is jig like that, you'll be on if there's one there. And then move on. Doggies. And it's cow still.
Oh, cows.
Yeah, but it was a full cow.
Yeah.
Only a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, this is where all the history comes together, because see all this pump house and all that?
Yep.
That's early settlement Riverston. You got like the Aboriginal history here, you got the early settlement history here. Watercolours everything. If they're dirty water, yeah, they'll move or they'll stop by it until it clears up again. So here's the original, one of the original weirs.
Yep.
Oh, wrong tree, come over here. Google up the name Pamulaway, right?
Yep.
This guy was an absolute warrior, and he was part of the South Creek tribe.
Yep.
Or the South Creek mob, or whatever they call it. Now see this. Like I just think of Pamulaway the warrior, right?
Yep.
They cut this.
As a shield.
Yeah, and he's that tough, that only the big men could hold a shield this big.
Yeah.
And you think you had a warrior that possibly carved this shield out on this land. It was in 1803, they sent 57 soldiers down here.
Yep.
And they shot every man, woman and child here. And then they hung them on gantries.
Yep.
Well, Pamulaway was part of that tribe. 3 years it took after that to finally take him out. Like he was, yeah, it was a war. They went for a war. Talk about invasion day, mate. That was it, 1803.
Yeah.
Might be L4, I'm pretty sure it was 1803. Now, that's that tree, right?
Yep.
We walk over here. Here, come here. Right, now see this? Well, not just a stepping stone. Look around you. You take note of this stone and show me another piece of it in the whole rest of the time.
Fish.
Yeah, that's me, in respect to the Aboriginals.
Yep.
Right, look. Right, how do you, with no mobile phone, tell you where you're going?
Yeah.
This is the only pen, this is the new zone, this is where you got pen.
Yep.
Aboriginals, there's a tree, right?
Yep.
This is it. That's what they grabbed that. People all over Sydney would have been using this rock from here. Hear the water running? Yep. Right, they set, that's their traps.
Yep.
This is like coals to them back then. I didn't know any of this. See, I'm looking at things and I kept Googling it.
Yep. Yep.
And what I found is nothing. There's no record of anything. There's one marked tree in Sydney. Yet I know there's like 20 here. Yeah. There's no record. There's no record of anything around here. And then I start thinking, well, how would I live? Starting this migration, this is how it was. You see all these big trees here? They all had, like, there was a pair of seagulls on that one. And there was a pair of wedge-tails on the other end.
Yep.
Oh, it was unreal. I used to watch them grab the carp, bring them up. They used to eat a bit of the carp, then then the foxes would eat it. Well, back then there was all these ducks and things. You don't see any ducks around now. Yeah, because once they were gone, they got shot. Maybe we lost half the wildlife. Right, why I like this area for carp is because where we started, you can find a school. Down around that weir, you can find a school. There's always a school here. So if I miss that one, I leave and I come to the next one. I leave, come down here. So I miss this one, I've still got no fish, and I go back up there. I work it 3 holes because they shut down too quick. You miss one, they shut them down. So you work 2-3 carp holes. Yes, yep. Exactly, or if you take one out, you shut them down. Well, you got to have I got 13 out of this run one day. And that's why we walk and fish, because if you see a carp sitter, take him out. Oh, yeah, there's one. That's a sitter. Stay. He's huge, man. Come on, he's coming to it. There's a 20-pound carp here, mate. Come over here. And this is where, like, you got to walk light. With the lack of time, I'd be prepared to leave him, because he was that active, we'll see another one. Only because I want to get some bass before it's dark, that's all. We were here an hour earlier. But there's bass in, see that ribbon weed, that's warmer there. And this is the time where fish are active, so that's a squeeze. So bass could be hiding in that ribbon weed waiting, so I'd throw one in there. And more here. Right in that ribbon weed. Because if they're swimming through and he's waiting there, and the way we're fishing is really brutal, like one cast like that and then just smack it, bang like that, and just when we're going for the bass, it's just see, there you go. Oh, good one. No. There you go. So you got, you know, that we're hunting when. Yeah, but did you see? As soon as I went aggressive, there's a fish. Yeah. You had a fish too?
Huh?
Did you have...
no, I just got snagged up onto the arm.
But did you see how, as soon as I got aggressive, I created...
Burn it and bang.
Well, that's why I took you down here, to understand it, because, God, if you pick up this technique now, in 5 or 10 years' time, yeah, it's brutal. It's brutal. Like, see, I just bang, and I'm just going like that. Oh, is there no one?
Yeah, but what?
So I've just cast harder than I should, I retrieve faster than I should, and I've drawn 2 fish, yeah? Yeah. It was a weird day, because he wasn't real big, and I want to get the trophy tonight, so let's just keep moving on. Because that's what hunting is. See how I don't mind moving, because I've seen a trophy carp there.
And then we went bang.
Yeah, and the one that come out, he was only that big. Yeah. It's like, I got that much confidence. Yeah. I want to keep moving because I want to get to a bigger hole. You know, like, it just makes you, like, come here to catch fish. Not, I hope I catch a fish. I'm coming here to take out.
I just had to chase.
Yep. Drop it. When you feel it tight, smack it. Right, now remember what I said about the fast water, the she oaks? Yep. Like, you got to have a spot from the hold, and then when they're active, we'll see there where the ribbon weed was. Yep. Fast water, right? Yep. Well, we come around here, and you come across here, see the she oak stand? Yep. There's the motel, right? Yeah. There's the hunt. Okay, it's like, so if the bass are in this area in the daytime, you're going to get them in the motel. Yep. You can sit there for half an hour bashing lures because you know they're there, and when they agitate, you're going to have a ball. Yep. This time, and I can see them now, look, they're ripping through there. Oh, yeah. If you really wanted to catch them, you just put like big minnow type lures on, because they're eating herring. Okay. This is a mistake I always make, because I should make up my mind and just fish here. But I'm so determined to get to this hole, we'll probably get down there and I won't be there, and we'll have to come back. Now, see the motel, the hard bank. And if this was a 45-degree day, cicadas chirping, first cast in here, you'd be on. Because that's where they're sitting, waiting to feed. But at this time of night, they're out hunting. If it was a shutdown, they weren't hunting tonight, they go back to the motel. Yep. But we got to keep moving, because so you can see straight away in that one cast there was a fish. Yeah. So I've had 2 casts, I'm ready to go. That's it. Now we'll go up high. Yeah, it's like, where's your spot? Well, it's there for It's there for an hour if they're there. It's there for one cast.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I understand.
And then see this mid-water stretch. It's not fast water. It's not really a good ambush area.
Yeah.
Carp. That's where you get your carp.
Yeah, right.
You see that carp movement there.
Yeah.
Then you come around the corner, and you got that tree and all the pus.
Yeah.
Once again, that's not an ambush area. That's where all the shit washes.
Yeah.
They feel like just having a little pick. They'll come in there and eat in there. Now you got a lure on that can throw in that.
Yeah.
This here, right? I love this spot. This is like old Aboriginal fish traps.
Yep.
See, it's only like 2 inches wide there.
Yep.
So migrating bass turnside, we swim up here at night.
Yep.
Well, they make these rock rings. All set it through there.
Yep.
I wanted to set one up once just to see it, you know, I'd do it myself. But they make all these rock rings so they get trapped, and in the morning they pick them out. But I like catching carp here. And like I caught one over there one day, and it's around 2 bends to land it. But it's unreal, like you're sitting up here and they can see you. See that big one boiling up? We just spooked him. Like when I get carp here, I've got to nearly crawl up. See another one? Just spooked him, too late. And down here, they bottle up, so I walk wide, come in on the shadow of the tree. You know, like you spook. Oh no, there's one. No, keep going because it's. I'm a gambling fisherman. I'm gambling on the next hole's better type thing.
So if I come that side of the thing.
Yeah, in the bright. You're right now, but in the bright day, I would sneak around and come into the tree.
Yep.
But you come down and you look for your fish. Like there could be 3 or 4 big carp there. And if they're carp, they're feeding on that line. Like I'd cast up for a bass now. You can't see one. The bass are like sharks, mate. They'll let a lure swim from one side of the river to the other. The minute he tries to get on land, they'll eat him. Anyway, it's all tempting, so we're going to cut across the paddock to stop us from fishing. It works on timing, like the fish move up, the fish move down.
Yep.
Hear the cockies now?
Yep.
Bite time. Yeah. It's like I already know if we get down there and can't work a fish up easy,
Yep.
we got to start moving because that says they're active.
Yep.
And see that high ground there? Behind the river, no, straight ahead, yeah.
Yep.
That's the only natural high ground on the floodplain. Imagine at flood times, there'd be a party up there with the Aboriginals, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing. And then see all that over there?
Yep.
Landfill. They're going to fill it all in, mate. Look at these trees. They're the only bit of history we got.
Yeah.
That
Kangaroo?
2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh.
I've had more roosts threaten like in tight areas than I've worried about snakes. Like you got to watch them.
Yeah, big real though.
Yeah, the bigger any alpha animal will have a go at you.
Yeah.
Especially if it's been hassled by humans in a younger life.
Yeah.
Yes, see these trees here? When my ancestors turned up, they were using all this wood, right?
Yeah.
Well, the Aboriginal people going, what are you doing? What are you using this wood for? Because, see, they're all hollows.
Yeah.
So they get like they get eggs and a pair of birds out of there a year. They get lizards out of that.
Yeah.
See that one that just dropped?
Yeah.
They might have timmy, they'll drop some in the river.
Yeah.
They get the eels out of that. They were tree people. That's what they went to war for.
Yeah.
Don't chop our trees down. And look at this, I love this. This is where you got the Aboriginal history, and then you got the convict history, and then you got the early, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s. Do you know here, the Rivo pub, when it was built on the other side, all the locals would get drunk on a Friday night, and then they'd come down here and they'd drop all the bread, like bags of bread off. Yeah. And then I was on the Saturday night, and then on the Sunday, they all brought their families down here and have a barbecue, and they used to catch all the mullet and fill up all the eskies. Yeah. And that's what they used to feed themselves with, the fish in here. Oh, wow. It was a thing, and it was a social thing, and that's what this, they come down here, it'd be 50 or 60 people down here, all fishing for food. But they go to the pub, have a drink, drop the bread off, burley the mullet up, the next day here they are feeding, and how it should be. Oh, see the turtle there?
Oh, yeah.
If what you want to do is concentrate, follow me, and concentrate on, see this midwater snag here? You want to make sure you roll through every midwater snag, okay? Yeah, see the nest?
Yep.
No, that really upset me. A couple of weeks ago, I looked up, seen this new eagle's nest. I was so stoked. And down here, if you look around, there's the remains of it floating around here. It's dead. Amongst all these dead cows. In there, throw in there.